Growing plants that are flavoursome in your garden can be done in several ways. If you've got a bit of room, you can always have a herb wheel at home. But if you've only got a small garden like most people these days, growing them in pots is a brilliant way to do it. And the great thing about growing herbs in pots is, one, they love it. Two, you can bring them inside and harvest fresh into meals, and nothing tastes better. So this little bit of inspiration is brought to you by Swan Valley Nursery, the leading herb grower in the country. My flavour bomb this week is inspired out of Asia, and they have a collection you can find in your local garden centre or Bunnings warehouse store called the Tasting Asia range. And I thought I'd share my favourite mix with you, starting with this lemongrass. Now, these things grow like wildfire once they get established, and it's very, very tall, so it needs to go at the back of the pot. That way it'll fill out the back. Now, the flavours are beautiful citrus flavours, and I can't wait to be harvesting. But the interesting thing about this is it does so well in a terracotta bowl like this, and this is a wonderful type of bowl. But also, you do need to make sure you've got a really good potting mix, and that's the one we've been raving about. It's so good for edible plants. At the front of the pot, it's about spill, and there's something magical about the sour properties of this plant, Vietnamese mint or laksa herb. Yes, if you love laksa, you need this plant. The leaves are pungent and amazing in a laksa soup. Now, one of my favourite flavours has got to be Thai basil. It is absolutely sensational, but you can't grow it all year round in Australia. It doesn't like the winter. So if you want to look at something different, try holy basil, or the other option can be perennial basil. They're all great in these types of planters. And my fourth plant is the perennial coriander. Yes, perennial. It doesn't matter, though you can use the annual form. Believe it or not, coriander doesn't love hot, dry conditions. It loves it cold and cool, and then it grows slowly and doesn't bolt to seed. And there you have it, my Tasting Asia bowl. And this is just going to be overwhelmed with beautiful, fragrant foliage going straight into the kitchen. Remember, you can choose the varieties that you want to use for your particular flavours as well. There's so much choice in the range. Now, one little tip, if you want to have this as an ongoing supply, get 2 bowls and 2 lots of plants, and you can just rotate them in and out each week.